a nice, fluffy, golden brown piece of cake filled with creamy, delicious sugar. Just a few words to describe a Twinkie. Sounds like heaven, right? If you eat too many, and you might be in heaven a lot sooner. Today, according to the CDC, more than 2 out of every 5 people in America are considered obese. Several political scientists, like Dr. Carlson and Dr. Frazo, think these problems might stem from the price gap between healthy and unhealthy foods, as well as a lack of education surrounding dieting. We all eat food. It is essential to life. However, there are those eating habits we probably all wish we could avoid. Having a poor diet, and by poor diet, I just mean eating habit, or being obese does not place any value on you as a human being. However, addressing the issue is still necessary and can help our health if we talk about it. In this speech, I'll explain the problems of poor dieting, as well as some of the possible solutions. Now let's look at some of our problems. There are 2 major problems when it comes to dieting: price and education. First, let's look at price. Eating healthy seems like a no-brainer, but is it worth an empty wallet? There's an obvious difference in price when it comes to healthy and unhealthy foods, so much so that it's easier to purchase unhealthy foods for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even snacks. Just look at Chick-fil-A for an example. Their healthier option, the grilled chicken, costs more than their unhealthy option. The regular nuggets meal costs $7.39, and the grilled chicken nuggets meal costs $8.29. For a fast food restaurant, these 2 meals do not take that much difference in time to make, so the price gap can be pretty discouraging, especially for families looking to get a quick, healthy, cheap meal. Political scientists like Dr. Carlson and Dr. Frazo also think low-income families aren't willing to purchase the nutrient-rich options because of trade-offs. These trade-offs include price, flavor, taste, and wasted food at the end of each week. The wasted food at the end of each week is relative to price gap, and that will come up later in solutions. Now, there are those individuals who can easily afford these healthier options, but choose the unhealthy option because of flavor, preference, or taste. That is fair, but it's impossible to trade fried chicken for grilled chicken a few times a week. Moreover, water is a lot less expensive than soda, and it's a lot healthier too. This would be an easy, cost-effective option to choose a couple times a week. However, price alone is not the only problem when Americans are trying to eat better. Another source of this problem is the lack of education surrounding dieting. Yes, almost all high schools have a health class that talks something about nutrition, but a simple My Plate picture is not enough. In an article titled, "Who's Using My Plate?" parents claim that My Plate is an unuseful tool, and it only shows a little bit of what could and should be consumed within a given day. Is this really the only thing you want your kids learning about nutrition at school? Schools aren't the only ones at fault either. Parents should play a crucial role in developing their child's eating habits. According to Wiley Online Library, children who are taught to eat better at a younger age are more likely to learn faster, grow faster, and have better mental health throughout their childhood. This lack of education certainly explains part of the obesity rate in America. Also, children don't have the financial means to provide food for themselves. This will, for the most part, fall on their parents to choose what they're eating. Would you rather have your kids snacking on hot Cheetos or mixed nuts? It really boils down to your decision. Would you really expect an adolescent to make the right one? Don't be discouraged though. There are several things we can do to help this dieting problem. Several things Americans can do to have better diets for themselves and for others. Individually, here are some things we can do. Substitute normal chips for baked chips every once in a while. These two products are only separated by a few cents in price, and on average, baked chips have 14% less dietary fat than regular chips. Moreover, although healthy foods may cost more, they usually provide more food. Like I said before, Dr. Carlson and Dr. Frazo support this claim that low-income families are not willing to choose the healthier option because they're wasting food, but if you can prolong the amount of time you're willing to eat this healthy food, you're actually getting more bang for your buck. Collectively, we can educate the youth about diets. In schools, we can implement new programs such as the ones that are used to stop kids from smoking or vaping in schools. Think about how many kids have stopped doing that because of these programs. For example, the film Super Size Me left a mark on me when I watched it in school and still impacts the way I eat today. Parents also have a role. They are mostly in charge of introducing their kids to foods, like I said before. So just think about when going out for dessert, maybe try a smoothie instead of a milkshake. Introducing your kids to smoothies can have a lot of healthy impacts on your future health for their kids. And they have a lot of nutritional value and provide amazing flavor. Overall, eating a lot healthier only takes a few small steps. We have now seen some of the problems faced by Americans when trying to eat better and some of the possible solutions. More than 40% of Americans are considered obese right now. Higher price for healthier foods and a lack of education seem to be at least 2 parts of the problems. To combat this, we can easily trade milkshakes for smoothies, normal chips for baked chips, soda for water, and fried chicken for grilled chicken every once in a while. Schools can also implement new programs to teach their kids about nutrition and develop a few new programs. With these things, I'm sure that we can provide America with a better opportunity to eat better, and the next time you go to Chick-fil-A, I challenge you to choose grilled chicken over fried chicken.